of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network. That is Masturbators, The Simplest, and Eating After Movies, Crushgasm, Men Are the Prize, and Love is Black. Please check out all of our podcasts for different podcast needs. And Masturbators is always done in front of a live social media audience. We're a mature podcast that talk about mature things. It's not kid friendly, but if you want to listen with your kids, that's on you. We warned you. Have a good day. Hello. Welcome to Masturbators Presents 212. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and I'm here with Ty and Joe from the Phantom Jukebox podcast. How you doing, sirs?
Hello. We're doing good. Thank you for having us on.
Oh, no, thank you for coming on. If you guys want to talk about your podcast, where to find it, what it's about, shameless plugs, anything you want to say?
Well, Phantom Jukebox is about two musicians that dive into the world of music, their myths, conspiracies, and bizarre music history.
Yeah, that about sums it up. That's Joe. I'm Ty. Just to give the voices some names. Can you lay down the social media law, sir?
Yeah, we're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We're just search Phantom Jukebox on the Instagram.
Yeah, we're lucky in that
on
way.
The Instas and the socials, you'll find us.
We're lucky in that way that we have like Phantom Jukebox is pretty much just us. So
yeah. That's why we changed ours. Our names at first was called Versus, and then there was so many Versus podcasts that so we had to change the name, and we got our fans to vote on the name and give the names, and I guess the most voted name was Masturbator. So
it's one of those things you really got to emphasize that that space in the middle when you're talking about.
So sometimes when I was talking to people, I go mass-debaters, so they definitely could know that it's not what you think. All right, mass.
It's not a how-to podcast.
It's definitely not. It is definitely not.
This week is all about technique.
All right, so I want to thank you guys for coming out, and I really do want you to have fun today or tonight, wherever you are, because just have fun. So you guys going to do the 80s songs bracket. Now I'm not going to lie to you. You will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth time I'm doing this bracket. This is probably the most popular bracket that I have. Period.
I imagine this gets heated.
Yeah, it does. But I do think that you are the second 2-on-2 though. So there you go. All right, so this is how this works for everybody that's listening or watching live. I will tell them a bracket. They will tell me the best songs. Now I'm gonna ask them one-on-one. If they can't agree with the song, then I am the tiebreaker. There will be a bye in the fourth and a bye in the quarterfinals. The highest seed will always play the lowest seed, and you never know who's going to play who because the highest seed will always play the lowest seed. I like it that way. I hate when you do brackets, so I'm gonna put this to this so they can make sure. No, you never know who's going to play who until that matchup turns out. And just like always, I did not make these rankings. If your favorite 80s song is not on here, don't kill me. I did not make these rankings, okay? All right, with that being said, Ty and Joe, are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Ready.
If there's one thing musicians love, it's definitely arguing about the song they like.
Okay, well,
this doesn't ruin our friendship.
I mean, I'm hoping.
So I'm not gonna lie. We had the Today We Laughed and Learned podcast, which is a fantastic podcast, by the way. Those two ladies came on, and they're close friends, but they got into some debates. So I'm willing.
Oh, no.
So I'm willing to see. Can't wait to see what goes on to you two guys. All right. So let's start the show. All right, I'm gonna start off with Ty. Ty, you first. We're gonna do the play-in. We got Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy, 1985, or Never Too Much by Luther Vandross, 1981.
So I re-listened to, so I know Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy, and that's actually, I don't know why people put that on like, the worst song of the 80s playlist. Like it comes up every now and then. I mean, if you're looking for like a kind of like not, it's not substantial. It's a fun poppy 80s song. But as a bassist, I can't let that bass tone from Too Much Love, Never Too Much Love by Luther go unnoticed. So I'm definitely going to go with Luther Vandross on that one.
And Joe?
I also went with Never Too Much.
Okay.
That bass tone like is perfection. It's growly. It's like it cuts. Sorry, Eddie. Better actor than a singer, but not a bad singer. Really not bad.
No. Here's a matchup that people hate that they're both in play-ins, but again, I want to make sure I say this, that I did not make these rankings. If I did, then these will definitely be in the tournament. But
put out your torches and right now, put the pitchfork back in the shed.
All right, Joe, playing game, Purple Rain by Prince, 1984. Versus Thriller by Michael Jackson, 1982.
This one for me is pretty definite. Purple Rain all the way.
Ooh, really?
All the way.
And Ty?
Purple Rain would have glassed just about everybody, but I can't. No, it's Thriller.
Okay.
So you got Vincent Price. Vincent Price is what puts it over the edge for me. Like Michael Jackson, I love his catalog, and then it would be harder if he was by himself, but I mean, at 10,000 years. All
right.
Going Thriller.
So I'm the tiebreaker. And again, and I'm pretty sure this came from Cleveland.com, and fuck the Cleveland.com for this, because these two should not be in play-ins. This should be in the bracket.
They should be like in the third up bracket. Like these are top tier 80 songs.
Yeah. However, though, I have to go Purple Rain here. Listen, I love.
I don't blame you. I really don't.
I love Thriller, but Purple Rain is it's just so amazing. And I just found out maybe a couple weeks ago that it never hit number one on the charts.
That's just because the people that write billboards are tasteless.
All right, so now
the echo in his voice in that song. Jesus. I'm happy to lose that one. I love Thriller, but my hill got shot down. I'm fine with that.
All right, Ty, we're going into the tournament now. We got number one, "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi, 1986. Versus number 100, "Working for the Weekend" by Loverboy, 1981.
Working for the Weekend, one for the Chris Farley skit, and two because I hate John Bon Jovi's music. I hate his whole catalog. I hate it. And then when it came out with Sugarland and that word, like, "You can't go home." I hate it. That's like that song will get any terrorist you need information from. They'll talk after about maybe 1.5 plays of that song.
All right. Well,
they don't even have Richie Sambora anymore.
Yeah, I'm definitely Working for the Weekend.
Okay.
Living on a Prayer just got too overplayed, and now it's like
Becky's out of work at the docks. Every soccer mom starts. Every ear is turned on the soccer field when John steps out.
All right, Joe, number 2, "Pour Some Sugar on Me," Def Leppard, 1987. Versus number 99, "Everybody Have Fun Tonight" by Wang Chung, 1986.
I gotta go Def Leppard. I mean,
it's Def Leppard, easy.
Yeah.
I mean, Wang Chung's fun, but "Pour Some Sugar on Me." I mean, where would the strippers be with that?
Stripper's favorite song, right?
Maybe not that. Club owner, sure.
Club owner. "Pour Some Sugar on Me" will play "Never Too Much" in the next round.
Ooh! Oh my god! What far ends of the spectrum?
I forgot to say this too. These get harder and harder. I forgot to say that. These gonna get harder and harder. Ty, number 3, "Hungry Like a Wolf" by Duran Duran, 1982. Versus number 98, "My Prerogative" by Bobby Brown, 1988.
Ooh, Prerogative's catchy, but John Taylor's it's Duran Duran.
And Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. I actually really like Duran Duran.
I love Duran Duran, but My Prerogative's a fun song because if someone tries to get information that I don't want, I tell them no and I give them that's my prerogative. I'm just gonna walk away.
So "Hungry Like a Wolf" by Duran Duran will play "Purple Rain" by Prince in the next round.
Oh, it doesn't stand a chance.
Joe, number 4, "Billie Jean" by Michael Jackson, 1984. Versus number 97, "What I Like About You" by the Romantics. 1980. Okay, and before you go on, I'm going to say this right now that I'm going to fuck some of these names up. I'm just going to say that right now off the bat. Every single time I do this, I mess these names up. I'm sorry, but bear with me. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about too. So just use imagination. All right, now again, Joe, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, or What I Like About You by the Romantics.
Now, I think a lot of these for the first couple, the higher seed is always going to get the, for the first at least 10. You got to give it to Billie Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's Billie Jean.
All right.
What I like about you, like, it's actually kind of, I don't hate the song, but I skip it every time it comes on. But I don't have like the anger. I don't get angry like when Bon Jovi or Five Finger Death Punch come on. Like, I don't like punch my radio when I click the skip button. It's just got a light, polite click. Next station.
Okay. Well, Billie Jean will play "Working for the Weekend" by Loverboy in the next round.
That's an easy round.
Ty, When Doves Cry by Prince, 1984, and that's ranked number 5. Versus number 96, Down Under by Men at Work, 1982.
Oh my God. So whoever put these this early in this, man, the pairing on this is again not, these should be later in the game, but I'm gonna go with Men at Work. When Doves Cry is probably one of my least favorite Prince songs, but it's not a bad song. It's just not one of my favorite ones.
And Joe?
I do really like Men at Work, but I'm gonna have to give it to Prince on this one.
I don't blame you. I mean,
I'm sorry, I'm a big Prince fan myself, so they had to go Prince here. I like Men at Work, the movie, more than the artist. It's one of my first movies my mom made me watch, and still can get out of my head. So that's what it is.
Fair enough.
Joe, number 6, I Can't Go For That, No Can Do by Hall & Oates, 1981. Verse number 95, Only in My Dreams by Debbie Gibson, 1987.
I am going Debbie Gibson.
Okay.
Well, I can't go for that. No can do. I'm a Hall & Oates fan.
I gotta go Hall & Oates as well. I gotta go Hall & Oates as well.
It's understandable. It's understandable.
There you go. I gotta go Hall & Oates as well.
I knew I wasn't really going to be agreed with that
much. Be prepared for bad puns. That's gonna happen.
Yeah. Ty, Sweet number 7, Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, 1987. Verse number 94, Start Me Up, from the Rolling Stones, 1981.
Guns N' Roses, cool band, but I'm gonna go Stones because anytime. Are you a musician yourself?
I listen to music, so does that count?
Well, I mean, like that.
No,
do you go to, like, Guitar Center or anything like that?
No, I know how to play the drums. I used to be in marching band when I was younger, and I could play a little bit of piano, but that's really about it. That's all I have.
That's still cool, man. But I mean, have you ever gone into like a Guitar Center or a music shop where there's like a guitar wall and stuff like that?
Yeah.
The only reason you haven't heard Sweet Child of Mine is because your brain has subconsciously blocked it out because everybody's trying to play that intro and they're just screwing it up when you come in. I think there's like a list of songs that are secretly banned. Yeah. Stairway is one of them. Sweet Child of Mine, probably anything by Metallica, anything by Five Finger Death Punch because it sucks.
He's going to keep stabbing that name.
I can't stand it. It's the bravado thing, man. But Sweet Child of Mine's a good song, but not nearly the best Guns N' Roses song. Going Rolling Stones.
And
yeah.
Joe?
100% Rolling Stones.
All right. And Start Me Up will play When Doves Cry by Prince in the next round.
That's a tough bracket.
Joe, number 8, Like a Virgin, Madonna, 1984. Verse number 93, Cars by Gary Newman, 1980.
I wasn't familiar with Cars until I received the list and did some research. I just wanted to hear everything at least once. And I'll vote for pretty much anything against Like a Virgin.
Well, really, on principle, if I see Madonna, I lightly gag and then I pick the next.
didn't
Well,
make me start crying, so I pick Cars.
okay, Ty.
I'm going Gary Newman Cars because I'm really big into retrowave music, and Gary Newman is a really like kind of like the proto, like what he did with that song was like the generator for a lot of that kind of stuff. It's a really, really important song in 80s music.
Well, Cars will play I Can't Go For That by Hall & Oates in the next round.
God, man, that's the second round already.
Hit you where it hurts.
Ty, number 9, Walk This Way by Run DMC, 1986. Versus number 92, You Got It, The Right Stuff by the New Kids on the Block, 1988.
I kind of hate the New Kids on the Block song, so I'm going to go Run DMC.
All right, and Joe?
Yeah, I agree. That's a pretty good song.
That's dope.
Run DMC.
Yeah, what a way to bring back, like, it kind of like revived Aerosmith.
Oh, that video is amazing.
That's a cool video. It's a dope.
The video is amazing.
Yeah.
Joe, number 10, You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC, 1980. Versus number 91, Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves, 1983.
I mean, as a metal fan, I gotta go AC/DC over Walking on Sunshine.
And Ty?
I'm going Katrina and the Waves. That song, like AC/DC has some, obviously has some great songs. Shook Me All Night Long is probably one of my lesser favorites, though. And then Walking on Sunshine, like, I can't think of a more positive song.
So I went to high school in Hershey, PA. I went to a boarding school in Hershey, PA. It's called Mel Hershey School. We didn't have bells. Normally school had bells until you go to class or first class. We didn't have bells, but we had to let you know school starting. They play the same song each year. And Walking on Sunshine was one of those songs for that year. It's conditioned in my head to love that song. I know it by heart. And I don't think I should, but I do. So I am going to go Walking on Sunshine here because I'm conditioned to love that song. All right.
Yes.
And Harvey, you are right. They are making me work. I haven't had any that duties match tiebreakers in a long time. All right. I forgot who I went off, so I'm just go off of Joe. Number 11, Don't Stop Believing by Journey, 1981. Versus number 90, Wild Thing by Tone Loc, 1989.
I'm going Wild Thing. Again, that song is just, the other one is so overplayed.
Okay, and Ty?
Journey got some good stuff, but Tone Loc, man, Wild Thing.
Okay.
That hit. I think that was such like a unique song. Because I mean, it is like a pop song, but it's basically spoken word. I mean, really, it is. It's really kind of spoken word, but like what kind of sells it is kind of like almost as like his voice is so
raspy,
right? Yeah, the voice is such a character in itself. He's like there's a DJ called like the Wolfman back in like the 50s or 60s or something like that, and he had this kind of a similar thing. It was really, really raspy, and like you could almost envision the character in your mind. And then Tone Loc's he's a cool dude himself. I think he was in a movie called Surf Ninjas. Did you see that movie?
Thank you. Listen, God's truth. People hate this, but one of the best kid movies of all time. I would go down swinging and saying that. I love Surf Ninjas.
Love that movie.
Love it.
I love that movie, but I watch it sometimes and I'm like, ooh, that didn't age well.
No, and it should. It's like early 90s. I'm not going to age well. All right.
Leslie Nelson as a Leslie Nelson as your Asian warlord.
Yes.
Almost as good as John Wayne as Genghis Khan.
So fucked up. All right. Ty.
Real thing, by the way. It's hilarious.
It really was. I know. My uncle was very into like old westerns, and I even though I hate westerns, I'm not gonna lie to you, I hate westerns. He the big John Wayne fan, and
we go into battle. Pilgrim.
All right.
Oh God,
no, it's fine. Ty, number 12, How Will I Know by Whitney Houston, 1985. Verse number 89, Brass and Pocket by the Pretenders, 1980.
Whitney Houston.
And
Whitney
Joe?
Houston. All the way.
100% Whitney Houston.
That's not like that's another one of those like super like catchy, positive songs.
Mhm.
Like you're in the car, like having a pretty good day, like on the
Mhm.
road. Great.
And how will I know we'll play Wild Thing in the next round?
Again, kind of somebody, that's a relationship where somebody's way more committed than the other.
Joe, number 13, With or Without You by U2, 1987. Verse number 88, Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan.
Oh, With or Without You.
All right.
That's a good song.
And Ty?
You see, I liked U2 until they like took everybody's iPod or iPhone hostage when they uploaded that weird album to it that you couldn't ever delete.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way to delete that. I have not. I mean, I luckily don't use that phone anymore, but I think for that, I'm going Chaka Khan. I haven't forgiven U2 for that yet. That album was awful anyway.
I'm going Chaka Khan here as well. Mainly because I'm a big fan of breaking, and if you ever watch breaking, you know the damn song word for word. So I love breaking. Ty, number 14, Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bengals, 1986. Verse number 87, Rock Me Amadeus by Falco, 1986.
Rock Me Amadeus all day. That song, I adore that song. And it's actually there's a song I'm working on now that's actually more of a retro wave thing that is very heavily like that song's a big influence on it. It's taken me a while not to write it to make sure I'm not copying it because I love the song so much. I'm trying to be really, really careful, but that's Falco all day.
All right. And Joe?
Oh yeah, Rock Me Amadeus is a really good song.
It's basically like it's the introduction to like the Rammstein thing where it's like I have no idea what this guy's saying.
Nope.
It sounds good. Mm-hmm. But it sounds I got the Rock Me Amadeus, and then you're like I know that part.
And Walk Like didn't age well either.
And that song's actually like a history song. He's teaching you about the life of Mozart.
Oh, God.
All right, Joe, number 15, Jump by Van Halen, 1984. Verse number 86, I Want Candy by Bow Wow Wow, 1982.
Now, I don't like the song Jump, to be honest, but I really don't like the song I Want Candy. So I'm going to have to go for Jump.
And Ty?
Just not to vote for the windowless van anthem, I'm going to go with Jump.
All right. And Jump will play Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan in the next round. Ty, number 16, Need You Tonight by it's Inks. Thank you. And next, do that. Okay, 1987, version number 85, Addicted to Love by Robert Palmer, 1985.
Oh, Robert Palmer. Yeah, his voice is incredible in that.
And Joe?
Yep, 100% Robert Palmer.
The NXS has some cool stuff, but I never really got into them. Like it never really stuck with me.
I'm allowed to say their name, so I couldn't vote for them. Joe, number 17, Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. Verse number 84, All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie, 1983.
I mean, Whitesnake is good, but not as good as Lionel Richie.
I was hoping that our friendship was going to stay together. I was like, he needs to say Lionel Richie.
I told you these 2-on-2s, man. Let's.
No, I know. Like Whitesnake's like, if you want like "Still of the Night" is the Whitesnake song that is unstoppable. But Lionel Richie, like "Easy Like Sunday Morning," man, that's a song I sing in my car. Like I will listen to like Megadeth, Children of Bodom, and then like I'll in my shuffle, "Easy Like Sunday Morning" comes down on, and it completely changes my mood. I'm like, Spotify, you're insane, but you get
so I'm guessing you both gonna pick All Night Long. So I'm gonna keep that there. All right, so I forgot who I left off, so I'm gonna just go Joe again. Number 18, Come On Eileen by Dixie Midnight Runners, 1982. Verse number 83, Kiss by Prince, 1986.
That's tough. Because Come On Eileen's a cool song.
Yeah, but I really like Prince. Going Prince all day.
All right, and Ty?
I'm gonna go Kiss with Prince as well. I have actually a connection to this song. Me, my dad, my brother, and my sister were in a car coming back from like the parts store or something. My dad was driving us, And you know how that song has the wind up where it's a simultaneously without prompt. Me, my dad, my brother all did it at the same time for the other one as a joke. And we all did it without the other one knowing it. So in my car, we all kind of like harmonized on accident. And then we all just kind of looked at each other and we're like, yeah, that was weird. The rest of the car ride was silent.
And that's what Prince do to you. He make you do weird shit.
Man, man. Wow, Prince.
All right. Ty, number 19, Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper, 1984. Verse number 82, Tempted by Squeeze, 1981.
I'm going Tempted. I can't. I'm not a big Cyndi Lauper fan.
And Joe?
I mean, I'm not the biggest Cyndi Lauper fan, but Time After Time is a banger.
It is a banger, but I worked at a theme park where there was a cable car ride at this theme park. And
I can understand where you're going.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
And they happened to have a speaker where they thought they had the hottest songs being played off of your dad's radio station. And Girls Want to Have Fun came on 3 times an hour for 8 hours a day. I can't do it. I actually have a physical reaction to when I hear like that piano slide, you know, that kind of like, I have like a, and I have to like, that's another like punch the dashboard kind of deals. Like I can't do it. So I understand Cyndi Lauper is a great songwriter, but she's not going to get any points in my book.
All right. Well, I have to. So I'm the tiebreaker, and I'm going to go with Time After Time here, just released from one more round. I think this is a better song than the other one. And Time After Time will play Rock Me Amadeus in the next round.
That one's easy.
Like I said, at least one more round. At least one more.
All right, guys, just hate me. That's fine. That's cool. That's all right.
All right. Joe, number 20, Jesse's Girl by Rick Springfield, 1981. Verse number 81, Word Up by Cameo, 1986.
I gotta go Jesse's Girl.
And Ty?
Word Up, man. Word Up. Jesse's on a vacation far away. Word Up's here right now.
Yeah, I gotta go Word Up here too.
Word Up.
His voice in that is just hilarious.
No, it is cool. It is really, really funny, but like at the same time, you're like, that's catchy shit. It's really catchy. Good, though. Like he has some good stuff. It's not like that's not as easy as the other ones.
Ty, number 21, Beat It by Michael Jackson, 1982. Verse number 80, It Takes Two by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock, 1986.
Beat It. That guitar solo is awesome.
And Joe?
Yep, Beat It 100%.
Yeah, Beat It has to win it, and Rob Bass has got a bad seed. That's just horrible. Joe, number 22, Just Like Heaven by The Cure, 1987. Verse number 79, Do You Want Me by The Human League, 1981.
I mean, I do like The Cure.
Are you a true emo, Joe? Are you gonna really let this one slide? Are you gonna let like the Godfather of eyeliner down?
You know, I am gonna go The Cure for all the emos out
That's
there.
what I thought.
Ty?
Oh, The Cure. Yeah, I just turn around and switch up. Oh yeah, no, I can't stand the Human League.
All right. Well, The Cure, Just Like Heaven, will play All Night Long by Lionel Richie in the next round.
Ooh.
Oh no!
Imagine the combination of the two.
Oh,
all night long.
well, this is for Ty, and I'm glad you get to go first on this one. Number 23, Girl Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper.
I think you're gonna go call me. I think I'm gonna go call me.
Versus number 78, Call Me by Blondie, 1980.
Yeah, go ahead, go with Blondie on that one. It's actually a legit good song.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, Blondie gets some hate, but that's a pretty good song.
Yeah. What's wrong with Blondie? Who hates Blondie?
Oh, there are people that dislike the song Call Me Blondie. Yeah.
And there are also people that like, I don't know, licorice.
I got a friend that loves black licorice, and I told him it's a devil's candy. This shit is disgusting.
It's
so bad.
I've never had candy designed to make you sad. Well, it
Joe,
tastes like father leaving.
what the
I remember our last Christmas together.
Joe, number 24, Take On Me by AHA, 1985, versus number 77, Candy Girl by New Edition, 1983.
Oh, Take On Me 100. That is, that music video is really cool too.
Oh yeah, legendary.
And Ty, same thing.
Take On Me. Have you seen because of Deadpool, I listened to it, but have you heard like the slowed like acoustic version of it?
I've heard it. Yeah, I mean, every time somebody comes on here, they tell me to listen to it. So I've heard it.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah. But two things though. One, Take On Me will play Kiss by Prince in the next round. And there's a YouTube video, like YouTube channel that do like the real meaning of videos, or the true meaning of videos, something like that. And Take On Me and another song on here is on there, and it actually like narrates the video through the song, and it's hilarious. If you get a chance, go watch it.
That sounds hilarious. Awesome.
Yeah. Ty, number 25, Our Lips Are Sealed by the Go-Go's. Verse number 78, She Blinded Me with Science by Thomas W. 1982.
Dolby. I think it's Dolby. Our Lips, Go-Go's have some good stuff. Like Our Lips Are Sealed is a really, really catchy song. It's actually a cover. There's the British version sucks, if I'm going to be honest. So this version's a lot better. But Thomas Dolby is he's one of those like really kind of unique musicians I really enjoy. So I'm going Blinded Me with Science.
And Joe?
Oh yeah,
nothing like having like old English professors blinded me with science.
I was really curious on which way you would go on that one.
80s is probably my favorite genre. Yeah, now Thomas Dolby, cool stuff. The rest of his catalog is weird.
Well, She Blinded Me with Science is a weird song too, though. So I mean, if it's weird than that, then I understand where you're coming from.
That is his most streamlined song. That is his pop single. Everything else is one like Alien Stole My Cadillac, I think is his other album.
Best album name ever. Joe, number 26, Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses, 1987. Verse number 75, Little Red Corvette by Prince, 1983.
That's hard. That's a tough bracket. That's two different emotions. You know where you are?
There's only one Guns N' Roses song that would beat Prince. Well, at least this song by Prince for me.
November Rain,
100%. And since it's not, I'm gonna have to go Prince.
All right, and in Ty,
I'm going Little Red Corvette. Again, Welcome to the Jungle's like it's kind of it's like Bohemian Rhapsody with Guns N' Roses. Like if you like Guns N' Roses, you kind of like that song because it's kind of the epitome of their like what they sound like. There's some other ones that would make that harder, but Little Red Corvette's actually probably one of my top 3 Prince songs.
Okay, so I'm going to fuck this name up. I'm just going to say that right now, and feel free to definitely let me know if I said that wrong.
It's a dumb name. It's a dumb name. You're fine.
Ty, number 27, Too Shy by Kajagogo.
I think that's it. It's like Kajagogo. I think that's it.
Oh, yes. 1984, verse number 74, Faith by George Michael, 1987.
Now this is I get him with Boy George mixed up sometimes. Now this is like I'll be your father figure. That one, right? I
don't think so.
No, that's father figure. I think that is. Yeah. No, this has Got to Have Faith. I know which one it is. I know which one it is. Oh, those are good too. That's tough. That's the only song by Kajagogo. Like it's Too Shy. It's a band of good musicians that had like one good song in the States. They were bigger in the UK, as a lot of UK guys kind of wound up being.
So I need a pick.
I'm gonna go Too Shy. Going Too Shy.
And Joe,
I gotta have faith. Gotta have it,
baby.
So, God of Truth, I'm going with Gotta Have Faith. Well, going with Faith for a couple of reasons. One, I do like the song actually a little bit more than Too Shy, and I don't want to have to say Kaiju Goat, whatever that name is again. So I'll go on Faith right there. All right.
Gotcha. Oh, hi Ziggy.
Somebody liked it. Joe, number 28, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go by Wham, 1984. Versus number 73, 99 Luft Balloons by Nina, 1983.
This was really hard, but I really like 99 Luft Balloons. That is a great song.
The German version or the English version?
Both. I'm gonna have to go with that one.
I'm gonna
Ty.
Wham, going Wham. That song, Luft Balloons is like, I like it because it's a bop. Like you really like not headbang, but you really kind of like move to it. But Wake Me Up Before You Go Go is like you can dance to it and it's positive. The other one's like, let's start war for no reason. And Wake Me Up Before You Go Go is like, hey, just say goodbye before you leave because I love you.
So, that's understandable.
So I'm gonna go with Wham.
So I'm a tiebreaker. I have to go with Wham here as well.
Yeah,
I'm going here as well.
It's understandable. I get it.
Yeah, that is a hard one. It really is a hard one, but I'm going with Wham as well.
Both are equally pretty catchy.
Yeah, and Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go will play Word Up by Cameo the next round.
That one's not such a hard bracket.
It's getting harder as we go along.
It is, but that particular one, not so bad.
Ty, number 29, Burn Down the House by the Talking Heads, 1983. Verse number 72, One Thing Leads to Another by The Fix, 1983.
I love both of these songs. So this is one of the ones like when I was kind of looking through it, I spent like a good 30 minutes thinking about why I liked each of these songs. Because the riffs and the fix are really, really good, but I'm gonna go with Talking Heads because I'm slowly trying to convince my brother, who's the singer in our band, Otherworld. I'm slowly but surely trying to convince him to cover this song.
Okay.
It's the singing style that's the holdup, and I got to convince him, no, you had to sing it this way because it's all part of the rhythm. And that song kind of exists for the dope drum solo that's at the end. Okay. I think the inspirations for that was Sly and the Family Stone, if I remember the guy talking about it. And Sly and the Family Stone's dope too. So I mean, I'm going Talking Heads.
I gotta disagree.
Really?
Yeah.
Fix is good, but Burning Down the House, like the the rhythm on that is unstoppable.
So, Joe, do you pick? What did you pick, Joe? I'm sorry, I want to make sure I get it right.
Another.
He went with a Fix.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are killing me here. So I'm going to go Burning Down the House as well.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's overall better song to me. And that's why I'm going for that. So I'm going to go Burn Down the House as well. But Burn Down the House will play Call Me by Blondie in the next round.
Okay.
Yeah, once the numbers get closer together, it's going to be harder and harder to
see. Joe, number 30, Love is a Battlefield by Pat Benatar, 1983. Verse number 71, Super Freak by Rick James, 1981.
That is also a hard one for me.
Nah, it's not for me. It is immediate. I knew immediately when I saw that which I was going with.
Joe's on you. Don't let anybody else deter what you're picking.
You're right. Rick James, bitch.
And Ty?
Five Fingers said sucks. Rick James, man. Rick James.
So Rick James moves on, and again, this is live today. However, though, so people, but this won't come out for a little bit of time. However, if you are listening to this, watching this live, please stay tuned for our draft episode. That's today, where we were drafting the best Dave Chappelle skits today.
Yeah. Yeah.
and obviously that's going to be one of the, if that's not in the first round of the draft, I'm going to stop the draft. I'm going to do it over again.
Oh, yeah. That is the Rick James sketch. It's either the Charlie Murphy story. Yeah. So it's the Rick James sketch, the Prince Charlie Murphy sketch, or it's Dave Chappelle's first sketch about the Blind Klansman.
Oh my goodness.
The Blind Klansman that was his first sketch.
His first episode,
first sketch.
first episode, and it almost got him canceled. It almost got back in 2003. I think it came
something like that. Yeah.
He got so much hate for that when it almost got him canceled. And God's truth, the Chappelle Show is my favorite show of all time, hands down. Nothing can beat it to me. I'll get down, but that almost stopped everything. However, though, I'm not gonna lie. When I draft this, and I'm gonna go a little on top. I'm going with things I like, and I know that Harvey's listening, and so I'm not going to say what I'm doing because I want to take my shit. But I'm going to draft what I like. So that's not here or there. We'll get to that later on today.
Cool. I'm excited for that episode.
Ty, number 31, Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie. Make sure everybody knows that. 1981. Versus number 70, I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, 1981.
Are you sure Vanilla Ice didn't write Under Pressure? It's just that little change.
The little change. Do.
It's like, yeah, that's what a lawsuit sounds like.
That really is.
Not the biggest fan of Joan Jett. I have seen her live, and she's good live, but Under Pressure.
And Joe?
Yeah, I really do like Joan. I actually do like Joan Jett, but I have to go Under Pressure. I mean, that is a great song.
And Under Pressure will play She Blinded Me by Science in the next round.
Oof.
Number 32, Joe. Number 32, Sister Christian by Night Ranger, 1983. Versus number 69, It's the End of the World as We Know It and I Feel Fine by REM, 1987.
I am a big REM fan, but that is not my favorite song by them. I got to go Sister Christian.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ty?
REM. And I Feel Fine.
Yeah, I have to go REM here as well. I mean, it's not their best song. I know.
No, they got better songs, but I mean, it's better than Sister Christian.
It's better than Sister Christian. Oh, however, though, before we go on,
time has come.
So when I first try to get a ranking for these, I did go to a different website, and literally, I swear I might go with 20 REM songs was on that first ranking. It was REM. I said I can't do this shit. Like it's too much REM. So
if
I had
to 20 Prince songs. That'd be understandable.
I understand. Well, there probably more Prince songs on here than anybody, but it's not a 20. It's not 20. Yeah. It was literally 20 REM songs, and I'm okay with that. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, REM kind of like. I mean, Prince is like, I want you to be happy until I want you to be real sad. Mm-hmm. REM is just kind of like, let's just be sad for 3 hours.
Joe, number 33, Tainted Love by Soft Cell, 1981. Verse number 68, Fight the Power by Public Enemy, 1988.
Tainted Love, I got to.
All right, and Ty?
I think I'm going Tainted Love as well. That right. I remember working in my dad's shop, helping him out, and then that of course it's dad rock, 24/7 in the shop. So that one came on a lot, and I like that one.
All right, so Tainted Love will play Little Red Corvette in the next round.
Well, no, Soft Cell's not going to stand a chance on that
one. Joe, number 34, Every Rose Has Its Thorn by Poison, 1988. Verse number 67, Keep On Loving You by REO Speedwagon.
Oh, God. It's a choice of basically what you got here with both of these songs is like, hey, which toe do you want to stub on the coffee table? It sucks either way.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is awful.
Gotta pick one.
Oh, God.
Gotta pick one.
I'm gonna go REO Speedwagon.
Well, oh, God. Really?
Yeah.
That's the pinky toe.
Time.
I'm going with Every Rose because I mean, me and my girlfriend were at a wedding and that was the singles dance.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's got a nice melody and stuff, but that's one of those ones you got to listen to the lyrics, and that's not appropriate for a singles dance. She's gonna break your heart one day. It's guaranteed.
I'm gonna go Every Rose here as well. No offense to the song, but
it sucks.
Well, I'm not going that far, but I do think Every Rose is a better song, and Every Rose will play Faith by George Michael in the next round.
Ugh.
Tie number 35, In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins, 1981. Verse number 66, Just Can't Get Enough by Depeche Mode, 1981.
Depeche Mode is awesome, though. That's not. This isn't. I think I have to go with Phil Collins. I don't have to stop what I'm doing to do a drum solo in Depeche Mode. Even driving, I have to do it very quickly.
And Joe?
Oh man, this one is one of the hardest ones on
Just
this
can't
list.
get enough. Just so good.
I do love Depeche Mode, but
yeah,
God, Phil Collins really shaped my my childhood with his Tarzan soundtrack as well.
All right, and In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins will play Super Freak in the next round.
Nah.
All right, Joe.
Yes.
Number 36, 8675309/Jenny by Tommy Tutone, 1981. Verse number 65, I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner, 1984.
Are you sure it's 5309?
Well, I'm reading the
All right.
I know they're just reading that. However, though, when phone numbers were just seven digits in the 90s, and you people that's younger than this, yes, phone numbers had just 7 numbers. Somebody actually paid $265,000 for that number to get that number.
I'm just lonely and need somebody to call me.
You know, everyone was calling that number at the time.
I'm just waiting.
Yes.
I got tired of talking to the cats.
All right. So Joe, sorry.
I got to go with Jenny.
All right.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, there's not another song that I can think of that more people knew the lyrics to without knowing that it was even a song.
All right.
That's not,
you know what I mean?
Is that a qualifier or a condition?
As far as it getting stuck in your head,
I'm going with Foreigner, man. That's a song like you're on the road, like you could be having a pretty normal day, maybe with your arm out the window, and then I want to take a little time, and then you're just like, well, time to roll the windows up and let my car know what emotions I'm feeling.
Tiebreaker,
some big girl tears.
Tiebreaker here. I have to go with 8675309, Jenny. He's right. Joe's right. This is one of the lyrics that you know before you even sing the song because it's just numbers.
That's Stockholm syndrome. That's not
but it will play It's the End of the World as You Know It in the next round. Ty, number 37, Jenny's Got a Gun by Aerosmith, 1989. Verse number 64, Straight Up by Paula Abdul, 1988.
As much as I love my school shooting songs, I'm going to go with Straight Up by Paula Abdul. It's on my Pumped Up Kicks playlist. Just kind of throw that on and just kind of, man, lunch got really weird.
And Joe?
Yep, I was actually going with Paula Abdul as well.
Like you really can't. Okay, two things about that. You really like Jenny's Got a Gun, not age well at all.
Jeremy by Pearl Jam. I mean, you can't tell what he's saying anyway, but it's about,
Yeah. And also, so we do 2 drafts, and you said, do that. Well, we have 2 drafts. We have the Chappelle draft today, and then we have old people workout songs. That's literally what. That's literally what it is. That's literally what it was. They wanted to do. So old people workout songs. I'm not picking Jenny's Got a Gun. I'm not doing Jenny's Got a Gun, but that's what I'm for.
Please tell me Jenny's Got a Gun is not on the old men workout list.
Well, it's not on my list, but we'll see what comes tonight. We'll
That's
see.
a safe answer, so.
Yeah, that gets you through a workout.
Oh yeah.
Ty, number 38, Pride by U2, 1984. Verse number 63, Whip It by Devo, 1980.
Whip It. I'm not proud to say it, but I'm gonna go with Whip It.
Oh yeah.
Joe,
Oh
Joe.
yeah, Devo.
You two's like you're listening to somebody be really pretentious for 3 minutes. Like I don't know. Like the music would be cool if Bono would just shut up sometimes.
Joe, number 39, I'll Melt With You by Modern English, 1982. Verse number 62, Take My Breath Away by Berlin, 1986.
I gotta go Berlin. Take My Breath Away.
Ty?
Womp, 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 womp. Yeah, definitely Take My Breath Away. I mean, Top Gun wouldn't be half the movie it was without that.
I want to do like an 80s power ballad of that song, like an 80s metal power ballad. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I'm in. It's Connor we got to convince.
Yeah.
Ty, number 40, Love Shack by the B-52s, 1989. Verse number 61, Mr. Roboto by the Styx, 1983.
Oh, Mr. Roboto. B-52s are cool. If it was your own personal Idaho, this would be tougher. But Mr. Roboto is it's such a cool song. Like that's a journey of a song, and I'm really kind of impressed that like it made it to being a pop song, like a popular song.
I get that.
Like it should not be. It's a weird song that nobody understands the references for. Like you had to go to the concert and watch the short film that played before that song played to understand what Mr. Roboto is about. Like, who the hell's Kilroy? You don't know that if you haven't seen the little short film.
Okay.
Well, I haven't seen the short film, so I'm gonna go Love Shack all the way.
What the hell?
Love Shack. I haven't seen the short film.
It's still a good song. The musicianship in that is way better.
So again, I'm guessing the tiebreaker. Lester's new. I am going Love Shack here as well. For personal reasons, because my friends who's not here in Oregon with me anymore, they always sung Love Shack together. Actually, we went to karaoke, and it's just memories that we have. So for personal reasons, I'm going Love Shack. However, though, Love Shack will play Straight Up by Paul Abdul in the next round.
Okay.
10
Joe, number 41, Dr. Feelgood by Motley Crue, 1989. Verse number 60, Bust a Move by Young MC, 1989.
That's hard, but I do really like Motley Crue. I'm gonna have to go Dr. Feelgood.
And Ty?
Yeah, Dr. Feelgood. I think so. That's a good one. Motley Crue, like when they did it right, they did it right.
Oh yeah.
And Dr. Feelgood will play Whip It in the next round. Sorry.
Oh, those nerds don't stand a chance.
Ty, number 42, London Calling by The Clash, 1982. Verse number 59, Jack and Diane by John Mellencamp, 1982.
John Mellencamp is one of those people I can't stand. Sucking down, chili dog. And I was like, that's a weird phrase, buddy. That's a weird way to start your song. How about you don't start your songs with that? That's weird. The Clash at London Calling is a cool song anyway.
All right, and Joe?
Behind the old tree, right out in the woods where no one can see.
You're making me like it even more now.
Joe?
Register in a new county. Bow.
Even though it did make for a great SNL skit, I'm gonna have to agree with you, Ty.
Yeah.
Just the song by itself isn't good enough.
No.
All right. So London's Calling will play Take My Breath Away in the next round.
Interesting.
Joe, number 43, Look of Love by ABC, 1982. Verse number 58, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me by Culture Club, 1982.
Culture Club.
Ty?
Look of Love.
Nah,
like that's I don't know. I think Do You Really Want to Hurt Me is like one of the greatest defenses to reggae ever. Like it's just that's the beat that's playing in the background, and I don't. Nah.
Yeah, tiebreaker, and I have to go. Do You Really Want to Hurt Me? Because God's Truth I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember "Look of Love" by ABC. So
it's actually a song I've actually come across more recently.
Mhm.
But it's a cool song. It's kind of like a neo disco thing.
All right, Joe, number 44, "Cruel Summer" by Bananarama.
I think it's Bananarama.
There you go. 1984. Verse number 57, "Mickey" by Tony Basil. 1981.
This is another one of those pairings that I will vote on anything except Mickey.
No, there's two things that Joe hates that I know, because he's chill 98% of the time except for these two things, and it's "You Deny Him Breakfast" or "Mickey" by Tony Basil. I've never seen him get like from 0 to 10 if it's just these two things, because we've gotten in arguments before. He's like, "Hey man, why don't you calm down?" And then with this, like, I can't fucking stand Mickey. Or what'd you say about breakfast? Nah. So yeah, I think I'm going "Cruel Summer" as well.
So both you go "Cruel Summer"?
Yeah, it's a cool song.
So I'm guessing that neither of you were cheerleaders or men of cheer. When you
No, I was a top of the pyramid, but I crushed people.
All right, well,
past life.
Maybe, yeah. Little big on top of the pyramid.
"Cruel Summer" will play "Do You Really Want to Hurt Me" in the next round.
Okay.
Ty, number 45, "Nasty" by Janet Jackson, 1986. Verse number 56, "Total Eclipse of the Heart" by Bonnie Taylor, 1983.
Total Eclipse of the Heart all day. Nasty's cool, but like Total Eclipse of the Heart is the I don't know, it's the anthem of melodramatic lyrics, and they're really, really good. And that's another one of those like roll the windows up and just have a private moment in your car on the road.
And Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. That's a really good song. Total Eclipse of the Heart is
landing on a powder keg and giving up bucks.
So I was earlier I was talking about the real meaning of videos. Total Eclipse of the Heart is another one of those. This aha.
Oh yeah, that's a weird one.
Like it breaks it down perfectly. It's hilarious. If you go down, go watch it. It's amazing. Joe, number 46, "Every Breath You Take" by the Police. It's everybody's favorite stalking song, 1983.
Yeah.
Verse number 55, "I Ran So Far Away" by a Flock of Seagulls, 1982.
I really like the Police. "I Ran" is a really good song.
It is good. This is a little bit tougher, but yeah, I know mine pretty good.
Yeah, I'm still gonna have to go with the Police.
Yeah.
I agree. Police, like it's one of those ones where I want to do an episode of our show on misheard lyrics. I think you had talked about it as well, Joe.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones that, like, you know, they'll play at high school dances,
weddings,
yeah. And then even Sting's like, it's not about what you think it's about.
Yeah, Sting ever said, like, but I always say when people come on the show, like, Sting actually said that this was he was stalking his ex-girlfriend. Like this this was a horrible song, by the way. Lyrically, it's a horrible song. No, this is a fantastic song for if you want to put it towards. Like, it's done beautifully, but lyrically, it's a horrible. If you didn't sing it and just read it,
yeah.
It's bad.
It's the power of melody, man. It's a cool song, like if it's like a character, like, you know, the Joker or something. But yeah, no, just reading it's pretty rough. It is like pumped up kicks. It's like a fun song to dance to. It's got a great beat, and then it's like, oh, hair pulled trigger set his hand on fire.
Oh, shit.
What is that about?
As far as misheard lyrics, yeah, it's sitting there with "Let's All Pee in the Corner" by REM. And all of Pearl Jam's discography.
Oh, he actually completely misheard lyrics, not misunderstood.
Yes.
Every Breath You Take will play Total Eclipse of the Heart in the next round.
God
damn.
Howard, though, I do want to say "I Ran So Far Away." The first time I've ever heard that song was I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yes, I was just that was an awesome commercial.
It really was. Ty, number 47, "We're Not Going to Take It" by Twisted Sister, 1984. Verse number 54, "Push It" by Salt and Pepper, 1986.
Oh, Push It. We're not going to take Twisted Sister. Like, I don't know. Dee Snider did some cool stuff. Like, we had an episode where where he was helping to fight for like a freedom of speech in a court case over like heavy metal music and music in general. But Twisted Sister as a band is kind of lame because like that song has been on every car ad, weight loss commercial, lawyer ad. It's any daytime TV thing, so it's kind of lame now. Like that's an example of like you need to be careful where you let your stuff go. And then Push It by Salt and Pepper is just catchy as all hell. Spenderella was their DJ. Super dope name. Yeah, I think she passed, right?
Yeah, I think she did pass like a year or two ago.
Yeah, that's but no, Salt and Pepper.
Oh,
Pepper,
Joe,
Salt and Pepper.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
hell yeah.
Thank you guys, because I just have my daughter. She's 1 year. She's one now, but
congrats.
Thank you. But we had me and my fiance made me put this playlist of music to do while she's giving birth, and definitely saw Push It was definitely Push It was on there. So there you go.
Nice. You can have Under Pressure in there.
I think it was on there. Joe, number 48, Born in the USA by
Maybe not Every Breath You Take, though.
No, definitely not. She better. I don't think she won't hear that song until she's 18. But Joe, number 48, Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, 1984, or 53, White Wedding by Billy Idol, 1988.
I gotta go Billy Idol.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going Billy Idol as well, and also mainly because like with that. I mean, Bruce Springsteen. It's one of those songs that I don't think Bruce Springsteen really meant it, but it's also like "Born in the USA" is a very misunderstood song. I've been at like dance recitals and stuff like that, like helping like film stuff, and they have that song as like a number in the performance, and like that as like a big patriotic number, and like that's not what that song means. Like they'll have like American flags and stuff on stage. I was like, have you heard the second verse of that song? No, you have not. All you hear is Born in the USA, and you don't understand what he's saying.
All you need is 3 words, and people get hooked by it. Oh, that's my favorite song of all time. Listen to the rest of the damn song.
Sing that second verse out loud in the car. Yeah, let's see how far you get.
Yeah. But it's one of those that you can sing the chorus while drunk and holding a beer at a sports field. So
totally fine. Totally fine. And everybody gets that second chorus like Born. They kind of just mumble through that.
Mumble through it. Let me say it. Joe, number 49, Fight for Your Right by the Beastie Boys, 1986. Verse number 52, You Spin Me Around Like a Record by Dead or Alive, 1985.
I mean, you have to go Beastie Boys, right? I mean, the Beastie Boys are awesome.
Dead or Alive is cool, and that is a cool song. But it's Beastie Boys.
Yeah,
Beastie Boys.
All right.
Though I will say Intergalactic is better.
Well, Fight for Your Right will play Push It in the next round, which means that whoever wins out of here will play, this is the last one in this round, will play White Wedding in the next round. So, Ty, number 50, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by the Rhythmics. Oh, damn, 1983.
Rhythmics, yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty annoying.
Versus 51, Round and Round by Rat, 1984.
It's Round and Round by Rat. I have it's a sentimental reasons. Like it was my best friend who we lost a couple years ago. This is a song me and him really connected over. Okay. And not to mention it's just a cool song, but yeah, Round and Round.
And Joe?
I have to disagree.
Really?
Yeah. I like yeah.
that opening 3 chords to Round and Round doesn't, I mean, I think it's cooler than the Eurythmics. I do love the Eurythmics, but it's a no for me, Doug.
So Joe, you said Sweet Dreams?
Oh yeah, Sweet Dreams.
So tiebreaker here, and sorry about your friend. I hope rest in peace. But I don't remember Round and Round. I can't vote for it, but I don't remember it. I do remember Sweet Dreams because it's played in literally every disco movie. If there's a disco in a movie, that song is played. So I have to go Sweet Dreams here by default. That's it.
I highly recommend checking that song out, though. That's definitely like one of those cool like driving songs.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, if you watch the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, it's like the credits to one of the movies.
Yeah,
it's
pretty great.
I definitely will give it a chance. Promise. But we are in round two. Round one was fun. All right, now it's time to get. It's gonna get harder. Just gonna let you guys know.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. So, Joe, Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard or Never Too Much by Luther Vandross?
Ooh. I'm still going Pour Some Sugar on Me.
And Ty?
Luther Vandross.
Oh. You might have to do only tiebreakers on this.
It could be, bro. This could be your most tedious one yet.
Probably. Well, here's the thing. The tiebreakers are a lot. However, though, I am going to go Never Too Much here as well. I love Pour Some Sugar on Me, don't get me wrong, and I love strippers. My fiance loves strippers. I love strippers. However, Never Too Much is a beautiful song. Like it's a 100% beautiful song. So
I'm sorry, Cinnamon, for letting you down.
Sorry, Chastity. Maybe next time.
Save a seat for me, Chastity.
Ty, Hungry Like a Wolf, Duran Duran, or Purple Rain by Prince?
Oh man, this one hurts me emotionally. Duran Duran has better songs. I would think Save a Prayer for Me Now would be harder, but Prince. It's Prince.
Yeah, that is a fun song by Duran Duran, but
yeah,
that's like my top 3 Prince. So
New Moon on Monday is probably my favorite Duran Duran song. That chorus is really, really good.
Yeah, even if you did, to be honest, if you did my number 1 Duran Duran song versus my top 3 Prince songs, Prince still winning.
Prince, yeah, Prince is probably good. You know, there's a chance that Prince even wrote it. Just like competing against myself.
Joe, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson or Working for the Weekend by Loverboy?
Billie Jean. I mean, yeah.
Billie Jean. It's Billie Jean.
Okay. And Billie Jean will play Never Too Much by Luther Vandross on the next round.
God damn
it. Ty, When Doves Cry by Prince versus Start Me Up by the Rolling Stones?
Stones. Start Me Up. Like I said, Doves Cry is good, but it's one of my lesser Prince favorites.
And Joe, sorry.
Oh,
if you start me up, I'll never stop.
Yeah, no, I'm still gonna have to go Prince. That's
tiebreaker here. Listen, I love Prince. Listen, I will go Prince here as well. However, though, and you can't make this up, When Doves Cry by Prince will play Purple Rain by Prince.
No. I am playing myself. Imagine if it was like the Bangles or like the Go-Go's where he wrote some of their big songs.
Wow.
It's just gonna be Prince. The whole last bracket is gonna be Prince versus the other princes.
Oh, so I am. If I don't have it, I am going to make a Prince bracket as well. So just let you know that right. 104 best Prince songs. I do have a Michael Jackson bracket, so I have to make a Prince bracket.
I mean, it's going to be Purple Rain, but I mean that's fun.
We'll see. We'll definitely see.
It's a lot of greatness to choose from, though.
Oh my goodness, it really is. Joe, number 6. I Can't Go For That. No Can Do by Hall & Oates versus Cars by Gary Newman.
Cars, Gary Newman. Final answer, Alex.
And Ty?
I'm going to go with What Is Cars for 500.
And there you go. That's because I was doing as well. Ty, Walk This Way by Run DMC or Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves?
Katrina and the Waves.
Joe?
Run DMC.
Yeah, I gotta go Walk This Way as well. But it's only
that's fair. That's fair.
Walk This Way will play Cars in the next round.
I would like to hear a mashup though. Walk This Way on the Sunshine.
That'd be trippy.
Yeah. Joe, How Will I Know by Whitney Houston or Wild Thing by Tone Loc?
Ooh. I'm still going to Houston. Whitney Houston.
I guess Toad Lock's answering her question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, I know. And he's like, nah.
Ty?
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I didn't put too much thought into it.
Yeah.
It was kind of, oh, well, yeah.
Ty, Jump by Van Halen or Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan?
It's the worst Van Halen song, but I'm going with Jump.
And Joe?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, you get the world's greatest guitar player to play keyboard.
Yeah, that really is my least favorite of their song.
Might as well Jump, I guess.
I'm going
Joe?
Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan?
Yeah.
I got to go Shaka Khan here too. Listen, I love Shaka Khan. I love her voice. We have a top 104 singers of all time bracket as well. And Shaka Khan made my top 4. She really did. She's amazing. She didn't win the whole thing. That'd be idiotic. However, though, I do love Shaka Khan voice, so I am going with Ain't Nobody. However, though, the person that did win my bracket, she will play How Will I Know by Whitney Houston in the next round.
I was like, God damn, Prince is in the winner.
Oh, no. I love Prince as well, but I mean,
no.
Joe, Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper or Rock Me Amadeus by Flacco?
Oh, Rock Me Amadeus, 100%.
And Ty?
Rock Me Amadeus.
All right.
That is, yeah.
Ty, Beat It by Michael Jackson or Addicted to Love by Robert Palmer?
Michael.
And Joe?
Yep. Beat It.
And
I'm trying to have my guesses before you even say yours, even when you go first.
I understand. I know. I love answer. Robert Palmer's good. It's just there's a reason Beat It is as famous as it is because it's pretty damn good.
Well, Beat It will play Rock Me Amadeus in the next round.
No.
Well, Joe, number 22, Just Like Heaven, The Cure, verse number 84, All Night Long, Lionel Richie.
Oh, Lionel Richie.
Ty?
Maybe Lionel Richie can help The Cure just wash that eyeliner off and step into the sunshine. It's good for you. It's Lionel. All day it's Lionel.
Lionel Richie is the cure to that sadness.
It's on the ceiling, man.
Yeah, that's a really good song.
Yes, the cure, and you just keep feeling worse. And then Lionel Richie comes on, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I can feel better.
Maybe it's time for eyeliner and a Hawaiian shirt.
Ty, Take On Me by Aha versus Kiss by Prince.
Kiss. Yeah. Yep.
Joe?
Yeah. As much as I like, well, not all of Aha, but
there's the one song everybody knows.
Yeah. I still got to go with Prince on this one.
Joe, Wake Me Up Before You Go by Wham or Word Up by Cameo?
Oh, Wham.
Ty?
Wham.
And
Whammy.
Wake Me Up Before You Go will play All Night Long by Lionel Richie in the next round.
Oh.
Ty, Burning Down the House by Talking Heads or Call Me by Blondie?
Talking Heads.
I was trying to count how fast you
Yeah, Talking Heads all the way.
Yeah.
And Burning Down the House by the Talking Heads will play Kiss by Prince in the next round.
God damn
it. Joe, Under Pressure by Queen and David Bowie, remixed by Vanilla Ice versus She Blinded Me by Science by Thomas. I'm messing that up again.
I still got to go Under Pressure. I still have to.
And Ty?
Blinded Me with Science.
Ooh. I'm going Under Pressure here.
Yeah. That beginning to Blinded Me with Science. Such a cool intro.
Ty, Tainted Love by Soft Cell or Little Red Corvette by Prince?
Just to make sure we have 4 Prince songs. Little Red Corvette.
All right,
I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it now that Prince is probably Maybe not the king of the 80s, but the emperor of the 80s. The grand emperor of the
80s. Joe?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Little Red Corvette.
Yeah.
And Little Red Corvette will play Under Pressure by Queen Dave Bowie next round.
Baby, you're much too fast. So good.
Joe, Every Rose Has a Thorn by Poison versus Faith by George Michael.
That's not hard. Why are you thinking this long?
Going Faith.
There you go. That's Faith. That's the only right answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ty. In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins or Super Freak by Rick James?
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Rick. Phil.
All right. And Joe.
I mean, I do really love Phil Collins, but that's not in my top 5 of Phil Collins songs.
No, it's no.
Rick James, bitch.
Oh, don't make me do this. Oh, God. Oh, don't make me do this. You know what? For this, because I can't really choose this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip a coin. God's truth.
It just lands like dead center, like just like sits on the edge on your table.
Head Super Freak tells in the Air Tonight.
Come on, in the air.
In the Air Tonight wins.
Yeah, but then I also kind of lose.
In the Air Tonight, we'll play Faith by George Michael in the next round.
Sleep well, sweet prince.
All right, Ty, 8675309, like how you want it. / Jenny by Tommy Toontown versus It's the End of the World as We Know It and I Feel Fine by REM.
REM. Easy.
Joe?
Yeah, I can go with REM on that one.
Tommy, we're gonna have another hit after this, right? Yeah, of course we are.
I really didn't like having to go against REM in that last one, so I'm glad to choose it this one.
All right. Joe, Love Shack by the B-52s versus Straight Up by Paul Abdul.
I'm still going Love Shack.
Ty?
Why would you let Paula down like that?
Love Shack, baby.
Paula Abdul, man.
So it's no tiebreaker. I'm actually going to go Love Shack here as well. Again, sentimental reasons, I'm going to go Love Shack. However, Love
Hot,
Shack,
nasty shack in the woods. Paula Abdul.
I love Paula Abdul dancing. I do
see the stank fumes coming out of the window like heat vapors over Paula Abdul.
Well, listen, Love Shack will play It's the End of the World as We Know It and I Feel Fine in the next round.
Bring your deodorant.
Ty, number 41, Dr. Feelgood, Motley Crue versus Whip It, Devo.
Those nerds don't stand a chance. Motley Crue.
And Joe?
Motley Crue all the way.
Sorry, nerds.
Our bass player OD'd on a speedball. Let's write a song about it. He got revived, by the way. He didn't die. He got revived. He didn't die, yeah. He was technically dead for 2 minutes?
2 minutes? Yeah.
Longer than recommended?
Yes.
Joe, London's Calling by The Clash versus Take My Breath Away by Berlin.
Berlin. Take My Breath Away.
Okay. And Ty?
Berlin. That's brilliant. London's Calling's cool, but Berlin's yeah.
All right. Well, Berlin will play Dr. Feelgood in the next round.
No, she won't.
Ty, Cruel Summer by Bananarama. Got it right. Woo! Versus Do You Really Want to Hurt Me by the Culture Club.
Bananarama.
And Joe?
It's got that potassium, bro. For your bones.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Bananarama.
Cruel Summer moves on.
Only the bananas are in 3D in any movie.
Joe, Every Breath You Take by the Police versus Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler.
Police.
Total Eclipse. I like the Police, but Canary in a Coal Mine's my Police song. Nah, man. Total Eclipse of the Heart it just gets me emotionally.
I gotta go Every Breath You Take, even though it's a stalking song. I like it more than So Close to Heart. I like the video better though.
You guys just like
It's
breathing
weird.
outside windows. Just be honest. Yeah, just like clogging up the glass.
just one handprint.
I love you.
Oh God, Joe, Fight for Your Right, BC Boys versus Push It, Salt and Pepper.
This double pane glass feels good.
Fight for Your Right.
And Ty.
Yeah, I'm going Fight for Your Right.
All right. And I think this is the last. Yep.
So, what year is your van?
This is your last one, and whatever you pick, Ty it first. Whatever you pick will play Cruel Summer in the next round. Okay.
Okay.
So, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by the Rhythmics. So it's right. Versus White Wedding by Billy Idol.
Eurythmics. Going Eurythmics.
And
really?
And Joe?
It's not the easiest, but that's not my favorite Billy Idol song. Billy Idol song.
And Joe?
The Angry Piano Man.
I mean, it's not my favorite Billie Eilish song either. I mean, Billie Eilish song. But
Billie Eilish.
But I still have to go White Wedding.
Even though I can't say their name, I am going Sweet Dreams. I think Sweet Dreams is.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So Sweet Dreams will play Cruel Summer in the next round, which means that Fight for Your Right will play Every Breath You Take in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're on round 3. Your highest seeded song will have a bye into the quarterfinals. Just let you know for this round, okay? And I definitely let you know what it is once it moves on. So, Ty, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson or Never Too Much by Luther Vandross?
Oh man. Billie Jean. It's one of those win-lose situations.
Mm-hmm.
But Billie Jean's pretty epic. It should be easier if it was Smooth Criminal, but Billie Jean's it's such a dope song. The music video to that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to agree, Billie Jean.
And Billie Jean is your bye into the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Okay, Joe. Here's a hard one for you. You ready?
Okay.
When Doves Cry by Prince or Purple Rain by Prince?
Oh, man. I thought they were at least all going to make it to the last round.
However, though, I will guarantee that a Prince song will go on.
I can about guarantee the audience right now.
All right, Joe. Which one? What's the better Prince song?
As a guitar player, Purple Rain.
All right.
I'm kind of annoyed that Purple Rain isn't the national anthem, actually. So. Purple Rain. You will stand for the guitar solo. God damn it.
Everyone put on your heels.
Does everybody have their pirate shirts ready?
Oh, my goodness. All right. So
hand over heart, pinky out.
Oh God! The bad thing is now that actually my stand for the rap next round, I might actually do that now.
Well, I mean, it's Prince. What am I going to do?
Oh my goodness!
It's horrible, right. Harriet. God damn it! What am I supposed to do?
Oh my goodness! All right, Joe. Joe, you picked Purple Rain. Ty,
yes,
Purple Rain, man.
Oh God. Okay.
Easier to sing than our national anthem right now.
100%. Ty, Walk This Way by Run DMC or Cars by Gary Newman?
Ooh, Cars. It's getting down to sentimental value at this point. And Cars is a big song for me.
And Joe?
I still got to go Walk This Way.
Yeah, I got to go Walk This Way as well.
And I get it.
And Walk This Way will play Purple Rain in the next round.
Unfortunately, though, I do think Walk This Way was kind of like the proto generator for like new metal, and Limp Bizkit came from that.
Oh,
that is a mistake. They couldn't have known. It was the 90s. It was the late 80s, man. They couldn't have known.
Joe, How Will I Know by Whitney Houston or Ain't Nobody by Shaka Khan?
It's still got to be Whitney Houston.
All right, and Ty?
Whitney Houston. Whitney.
Hi. Beat It by Michael Jackson or Rock Me Out My Days by Faco. Oh, did I mention they get harder and harder? Got it.
You know, you did skip that part. Again, it's sentimental at this point. It's Rock Me Amadeus.
And Joe?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Beat It is like Beat It's top 10, but it's not top 5.
All right. Well, Rock Me Out Days move on, and we'll play How Will I Know in the next round.
No, not to Whitney.
Joe, Wake Me Up Before You Go by Wham or All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie.
Can there be a second follow-up national?
If one doesn't work,
no. It's like the encore. Everyone's like, "That was awesome. Play the national anthem again." It's like, well, we can't do that, so let's play the runner-up, which is.
All right.
We'd be all in such a good mood. Like football games would start so mellow.
Yeah, it's not really getting into the spirit of trying to crush your opponents.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's Rock Me Amadeus. It is. I'm sorry, Billie Jean. It's not Billie Jean. Beat It's good, but it's not top tier Michael. It's a famous Michael Jackson song, like the Mona Lisa's a famous painting, but it's not Da Vinci's best.
Well, let's listen. This is about you guys. You take out all the noise. All right, this is about you. Don't care about anybody else thinks. Harvey did his already, and actually we'll let you know his. Well, I'm pretty sure Harvey did his already, and I'll let you know his later. But yeah,
okay,
yep.
But no, I'm still gonna pick it. No, I'm still gonna pick Rock Me Amadeus. I'm just saying. I understand the static. I get it. I get
it. Joe,
I gotta go Lionel Richie
and Ty.
Lionel Richie. It's going to come down to Lionel Richie or Prince. And I'm going to this is going to be an extra 30 minutes of me just kind of crying while I'm coming up with my
answer. Ty, Burning Down the House by Talking Heads versus Kiss by Prince.
Oh, man.
You spoke his name. It's like Beetlejuice. When you say Prince's name, it comes out.
You said my name 1.5 times. You thought it a third time. Oh my God! I think I gotta go Prince. I gotta go. Right. I love Talking Heads, but
yeah, Prince.
It's Prince.
Joe.
Yeah, it's gonna be Prince.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of well. Is Bambi a '70s song? Is that like a late '70s song?
I think it is. Harvey know more than I do, but I'm pretty sure it is probably late or maybe early. I'll look it up. Give me a minute.
It's not one of his most famous songs, I know, but that one is going through his catalog. I love that song. I can't believe he can hit that note. Actually, I changed my mind. I can believe Prince can hit that note.
Well, again, Joe, he said Prince's name again. So you got number 20. You got Burning Down Our House we got Under Pressure by David Bowie and Queen versus Little Red Corvette by Prince. Say his name. He keep coming back.
I'm like the group of Boogeyman.
Man, this is going to be real hard later, Prince.
I come out of your shiver robe.
Joe, you said Prince?
Yes.
Ty?
Prince. It's Prince. It's going to be like a bracket of Prince songs.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about it, but also my mind won't let me say anything else.
All right. Well, Ty, there's no Prince in this matchup, so there you go.
Is it really a matchup then?
Ty, In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins or Faith by George Michael?
Phil Collins. It's a little easier.
All right, Joe?
Yeah, that one's Phil Collins.
All right, which means that In the Air Tonight will play All Night Long by Lionel Richie in the next round.
Oh my God.
Collins versus Richie.
Joe, Love Shack by the B-52s versus The End of the World and As We Know It and I Feel Fine by REM.
That's what you're singing when you leave the Love Shack.
No, that's what causes you to say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go to Love Shack. World's ending anyway.
So, Joe, you said Love Shack?
Yeah, Love Shack.
And Ty?
REM.
God damn it. I'm going to go Love Shack here as well, actually.
What is with you guys just stank sheds.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's going to go into the following round because Love Shack will play Kiss by Prince in the next round.
Oh, yeah. Just bypass
all right.
There's
not enough Febreze and prayer to clean out that
shed. Ty, Dr. Feelgood, Motley Crue, or Take My Breath Away by Berlin?
Motley Crue. Berlin's good. It made it far. I think we can say Berlin's a good song for sure. But
Motley
Crue.
All right. Well,
Kickstart My Heart is a better song though.
Well, let's see how much you love Motley Crue because Dr. Feelgood will play Little Red Corvette in the next round.
Oh, you're about to find out.
Joe, Cruel Summer by Bananarama versus Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by Rhythmics.
Oh, Sweet Dreams. Easy.
Ty?
I think I'm going to go Bananarama.
For a tiebreaker, I'm going to go Sweet Dreams. Even though I can't say the name of the people that sing the song, I do like Street Dreams. With that being said, though, Joe, this is the last matchup in this round, and whoever wins will play Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. All right.
Okay.
So we have Every Breath You Take by the Police, or Fight for Your Right by the Beastie Boys.
It's kind of like the Beastie Boys having a good time, and then the police show up, but the police don't arrest them immediately. They kind of Dexter him for a while. He's singing it as he's just pulling the plastic wrap out. Every breath you take, just kind of getting the tables and stuff ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going, please.
Okay, sorry, Ty.
Yeah, I'm going, please.
All right. So Every Breath You Take will play Sweet Dreams in the next round. All right. So we're on round 4, and Billie Jean has a bye into the quarterfinals. Now, the bottom part of this bracket will have a bye into the semifinals. All right. And I'll let you know who that is when we get to it.
All
right. Ty, you're first. You have Walk This Way by Run DMC or Purple Rain by Prince.
I mean, I'm not going to say no to the national anthem. Purple Rain, man.
Yeah.
Joe.
Purple Rain.
All right.
Never meant to cause them any sorrow, but I can't say no to Prince right now.
Well, here's Prince versus Michael Jackson in the next round. Purple Rain will play Billie Jean in the next round. Ty, How Will I Know by Whitney Houston or Rock Me Amadeus by Falco?
I'll let Whitney know she's not going to make it to the next round because it's Rock Me Amadeus.
And Joe?
It is Rock Me Amadeus.
All right.
That is true.
That
much is true.
I'm not proud of that decision. It's not there's no woo. It's just kind of
All right, Joe, you're getting a hard one. In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins or All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie?
Man. Either way, I'm just upsetting myself. I'm not worried about hurting anyone else's feelings. My own.
Can I sleep tonight if I do this?
I still have to go Lionel Richie.
Okay. And Ty?
I'd like to think when Lionel wins this round, he doesn't celebrate. He's one of those, everybody else is in the winner's circle going, you did it, Lionel. But he's there with Phil going, you did your best, buddy. Look how far you made it. I think he'd kill him softly. I'm going to go with Lionel.
All right.
Just sleep now.
All right, Ty, Love Shack by B-52s or Kiss by Prince? I know you want to just want to kill him hard, so do what you got to do.
I mean, it's obviously Kiss. And then some penicillin.
Joe?
Yeah, I'm still going to have to go Prince.
Yeah.
Say, if you pick Love Shack.
Oh, I was not picking Love Shack that time. If it's topic at all. It's on so much sentimental stuff can take you. So that's it.
You know what? You would have to be rich to get into Love Shack. And you know what? Prince said you don't have to be.
Nope. Joe, Dr. Feelgood, Motley Crue, or Little Red Corvette by Prince?
It's still gonna be Prince. Still gonna be Prince.
All right, and Ty.
Somebody write down the license plate because it just ran over Motley Crue. It's Little Red Corvette, obviously.
It's gonna be 3 Prince and Lionel Richie.
No, it's basically Prince is driving Motley Crue to rehab.
All right, last matchup in this round, and Ty first is Every Breath You Take by the Police or Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by Rhythmics.
It's the Police. It's the Police.
And Joe?
Yeah, I'm still going Police.
Like the Rhythmics have a nightmare and they wake up and they see like they wonder if like Sting was outside the window and they look he's not there, but there's like a note and a handprint.
All right, so the quarterfinals, you will have Every Breath You Take will play Rocking Amadeus. Little Red Corvette will play All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie, which means that Kiss by Prince is your bye into the semifinals. All right,
man.
Let's see what other 3 songs will be with Kiss.
Man, this got tense. This is so easy.
Oh, I told you, just get harder and harder. All right, Ty, let's do this. Purple Rain by Prince or Billie Jean by Michael Jackson?
How appropriate that these two absolutely loathe each other and they're here in the bracket neck and neck. Oh man, it's Purple Rain, man. It's Purple Rain. I think it's
And Joe?
If it was not Purple Rain, if it was almost any other song, then it might have been Michael Jackson on this one, but it's got to be Purple Rain.
All right, so Purple Rain moves on. Joe, Every Breath You Take by the Police or Rock Me Amadeus by Falco?
That's just inappropriate.
I'm doing Rock Me Amadeus.
All right, and Ty?
I'm doing Rock Me Amadeus.
Okay.
Yeah. It needed to be a different Police song. And finally, like maybe the cops finally caught up with him. Like he was lingering. No, you know what it was? Is Sting was looking into a window too long, but it was the winter time. And his nose got frozen to the glass. And the cops were able to arrest him because he couldn't get away.
Your dialogues are amazing, sir. Just let you know that right now. Ty, Little Red Corvette by Prince or All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie?
All Night. It's Lionel Richie on that one.
Joe?
Yeah, it's Lionel Richie.
It's Lionel Richie. I'm sorry, Prince. You can't have 3 slots, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay, which means that All Night Long, All Night will play Rock Me Amadeus in the next round.
Oh, no.
Kiss by Prince will play Purple Rain by Prince in the next round. So we are at the final 4. And your final 4 is Purple Rain by Prince, Kiss by Prince, Rock Me Amadeus by Falco, and All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie. Now, when we do these, I do this as well. So I asked the guests, how many of the final 4 do we think we have in common?
Oh, like with you guys or
with me, nobody else.
I mean, Prince has got to be on there, so I want to say at least 2 out of the 4.
Okay, and Joe,
about half. Yeah, about half.
We have one in common.
Okay.
Purple Rain definitely on there. It is. But I do have Beat It on here. I have Fight the Power by Public Enemy and I have Take on Me by Aha. Take on Me is one of the songs that I would love to think I can sing and hit the high notes without squeezing my nuts, but
especially that first line of it. It's like it doesn't start high. It just gradually gets there. So you think at first, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do this. And then
definitely can't.
No.
The way hell.
There's a lot of translation problems with that song. I think he's saying take on me, meaning like, to accept me or take me with you. Mm-hmm. But because I think they're Swedish. Mm-hmm. They're Swedish, so there's issues in the translation. That's why, like, if you were to read that song without the music, you're like, what is he saying?
All right, but this is not about my bracket. This is about your bracket. So the winners of these two matchups will go into the finals. The losers will go into the third place game.
Gotcha.
Ty, are you ready?
Emotionally, yes. Physically, no.
Okay. Well, this is probably the hardest one. Ty, Kiss by Prince, 1986, or Purple Rain by Prince, 1984?
I mean, can I be an American if I don't stand up for the national anthem?
All right. So Purple Rain?
Oh, Purple Rain. Just replace all the stars with like the it's formerly known as symbol. It would be the only national flag with like frills at the end.
Joe.
I have to go Purple Rain as well.
All right, so Purple Rain will be in your finals, which means that Kiss will be in your third place game. Joe, what's a better song of the 80s? Is it All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie or Rock Me Amadeus by Falco?
Man,
I forgive you either way. Like you,
yeah,
like I understand. Like I'm already kind of sweating here.
There's ones that I was okay with, but this isn't one that I was okay with. But I still have to go Lionel Richie.
Ty?
Everyone's going to the masquerade, man. It's Lionel Richie.
All right, which means that All Night Long, All Night will play Purple Rain in the finals. But before we go there, let's do the third place game first. Ty, what is the third best 80s song according to this bracket? Is it number 83, Kiss by Prince, 1986, or number 87, Rock Me Out of This by Falco, 1986?
Just no break, and just trying to recoup from the last one, and then just back in here. I think I'm gonna go Rock Me Amadeus, and that is not an easy thing to say. Again, it's down to sentimentality here. And musically, that song inspires me a lot. And then Kiss, I have a lot of fond memories of that song, but it's Rock Me Amadeus.
And Joe?
Yeah, it's Rock Me Amadeus.
All right, so that means that Rock Me Amadeus is number 3, Kiss is number 4. However, though, this is not about third place. This is about the best. We have spent an hour and 40 minutes, and it's been a pleasure doing this with you guys. Pleasure doing this. However, though, it is down. Yeah, this is down to the last one. Joe, you're first.
Oh no.
What is the best? What is the best song of the 80s according to this bracket? Is it number 84, All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie, 1983, or the play-in Purple Rain by Prince, 1984?
The horribly labeled, like that should have been
100%.
It's got to be Purple Rain.
And Ty?
I don't have a choice, man. I'm not mad about putting Lionel Richie in second place.
I'm not either, because I mean silver is a cool metal, you know. You can proudly display that on the fridge. Your fridge isn't as big as Prince's, but it's still really, really cool. You gotta get a strong magnet though.
All right. Well, your final four, your ranking: number 1, Prince, Purple Rain by Prince. Number 2, All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie. Number 3, Rock Me Amadeus by Falco. Number 4, Kiss by Prince. How do you feel about that?
I'm not mad at it. Honestly.
No, I'm not mad at it. So basically, we're bookended by Prince, and I think that's a pretty good metaphor for like how much music that man produced.
Oh, he is amazing. Well, was amazing. Rest in peace to him. And so listen, I had a blast with you guys. I've been getting private messages. So this is a great show. One of the best shows. Keep it up. All that kind of good stuff. So,
thank you guys. Thank you.
So you have done a really, really good job. If you guys can talk about your podcast again, where to find it, what it's about, all that kind of good stuff. Shameless plugs, please.
Well, again, I'm Ty.
And I'm Joe.
And our podcast is about the weird side of music history. So our first episode, for example, is did Elvis fake his own death? We kind of explore it from where the hell does that come from? Why do people think that? We kind of explored the idea like we don't necessarily believe it, but I want to know, like, that's an interesting story. Where does that come from? We talked about so it's usually myths, people of note like Florence Foster Jenkins, who was called the world's worst singer. And walking into it, we thought it was going to be a laugh, but it turned out to be one of our more endearing episodes because she's one of those people that she's like, no, F you, I'm going to sing no matter what you say. And she put that to put it to its limits. And then we talked about the Helter Skelter incident with Charles Manson and that madness.
That it's probably one of my favorite groups.
That's a 3-parter for us. We only meant it to be 2. But yeah, that kind of like weird side of music history. More recently, we had the secret love letters of Beethoven, and then that 2-part series on the 27 Club. So if you like that kind of stuff, come on over to Phantom Jukebox and check us out. We are on Twitter at Phantom Jukebox _, Facebook at Phantom Jukebox, all one word. Instagram, Phantom Jukebox Podcast, and TikTok, Phantom Jukebox Podcast.
Yeah, if you could send me all that, I might have it all in the description when this comes out. Okay.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Quick story though about Charles Manson. We did part of my podcast network. We did a podcast and of the voice podcast, the best singer podcast bracket. I'm sorry, and someone said they didn't like a person because of Charles Manson, and I got Charles Manson and Marilyn Manson mixed up. So what I said was, I don't know why you like Charles Manson. He's a swell guy. He's a cool guy. and from what I know about him, he's a cool guy. And I didn't mean Charles Manson. I meant Marilyn Manson.
Right.
And it just made a big joke that I can't live up to this day. But listen, I want to thank Ty and Joe for coming on. Thank you again. You're more than welcome to do another bracket. This was fun. This was amazing. You're more welcome coming on the drafts as well. We have drafts every Tuesday live at 6:30 PT. And we do crazy drafts like Chappelle Show and old people workout songs, stuff like that.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
So you are more welcome to come on to a draft. You're more welcome to come back and do a bracket. And if you're watching or listening out there, you guys are more than welcome to come on to do a draft or bracket as well. If you do a bracket, you have to do a bracket that are already made, because even though I love doing these brackets, they are a bitch to make. All right. Yeah, so you're more than welcome. I want to thank Ty and Joe for coming on, and we are out.